Hillary Clinton's trying for a second time to fulfill a long-held ambition to become US President herself.
She announced her decision to stand on social media, and her first campaign video suggests she's trying to take a low-key approach. Let's have a look.
Well, we've been doing a lot of home renovations.
But most importantly, we really just want to teach our dog to quit eating the trash.
And so we have high hopes for 2015 that that's going to happen.
I've started a new career recently. This is a fifth-generation company, which means a lot to me. This country was founded on hard work, and it really feels good to be a part of that.
I'm getting ready to do something, too. I'm running for president. Americans have fought.
There's Hillary Clinton. We're joined now by Professor Angelia Wilson, politics lecturer at the University of Manchester. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's an important announcement to make, but without the sort of the razzmatazz. It's quite low-key, isn't it?
It was a very low-key announcement. The fact that it was on social media says she's trying to go for that younger audience. And she realizes now that if she comes in with a kind of savior mentality, I'm going to be the one that's going to win the election, that's going to come off as a little bit confident and a little bit too confident. And she needs to earn the American people's vote.
She's very much placing herself, looking at that video, as a worker, isn't she? She's putting herself right in the middle of your average American citizen who's going to have a vote.
And the problem with the Clintons is that at the moment they're seen, certainly Hillary is seen as a little bit aloof. She's not like Bill, who could win the bubble vote, the white working class vote. Instead, she's seen as a little bit aloof, a little bit too good for you. And so, yes, she's going to have to win over that working class American vote. She is very hated, though, in America. The Republicans really, really don't like her.
Yeah, to the extent that they've already produced an attack ad on the day that she announced her candidacy. She's got a straight run pretty much at the Democratic nomination so far. There may be one or two other challenges. The Republicans have got to fight it out between a whole cluster, including one Jeb Bush. How likely is it that we could see Clinton versus Bush next year?
It is highly likely that we'll see a Bush versus Clinton. And you know, you bring up a good point there about how do we oppose Hillary? You can't go for the normal kind of, well, she doesn't bake cookies, or her hair's not quite, or she wears pantsuits. She's lived through all of that already. And you can't attack Grandma. You don't get much traction attacking Grandma. So it is going to go for that kind of, oh, these are old policies. These are the recycled policies of her husband, or perhaps of Obama. So how do you construct an opposition to her? And looking at that attack ad is exactly how they're going to do it. Oh, you know, a woman in power, how did she get there? Well, it's going to be a little bit untrustworthy there, a little bit of sorcery. What's going on behind the scenes?
It's interesting, isn't it? Because if she is successful, it will be a remarkable example of staying power in politics and in success despite various different problems and scandals over the years.
I'll tell you what, that's one thing Hillary has, is staying power. She has lived through it all. There's very little mud left to sling at her that she hasn't lived through already. I'm sure they will find some. You know, the Republicans, it's hard for a British audience to realize just how hated she is. She is a kind of, if you think about the poll tax riots against Margaret Thatcher, that's the level of hatred. So she's definitely going to get opposition from the right. She's going to get a little opposition from the left, who are still unhappy with Obama and a bit disappointed with Hillary. But she's going to struggle. She's going to get the Democratic nominations, but she's certainly going to struggle to get the presidency.
All right. Angela, thanks very much.